Hey, Jeff from Rabbit Ears here. In our holiday tradition, we're going to share a holiday special short that has nothing to do with the holidays whatsoever. And unfortunately, the Swinging Six didn't make any other movies after Zip Codes. So we're sort of out of luck there. So sit back and relax and watch this amazing short called Engagement Party, which doesn't actually have an engagement party in it. In fact, it has two separate parties, neither of which is an engagement party. Enjoy.
Sperry and Hutchinson. Isn't that law firm that tried to sue you?
Nope.
Wait, is this our invitation? Are we invited to this party? Is it formal dress, or is what I'm wearing okay?
Harry Harvey Sr.? You think his middle name is Henry, or Hank, or Hawthorne?
Dennis King Jr., otherwise known as Prince Dennis.
Merwin Gerard, I knew him! Yeah, he was voted the most likely to get beat up in high school for being named Merwin. Nice to know he's doing something with his life.
Wasn't Robert Piddick-Ask an assassin?
Gene Hibbs Ask? That sounds made up.
Ow! A minute into the film and it's still the credits? What are we watching? Superman 1?
And William J. Thiel as the Beaver.
Oh, it's a gift card. How lovely.
Isn't it beautiful? Well, I'd hardly call a steam iron beautiful, but you can't beat it for pressing a man's suit.
You're sounding a little bitter there, Janie.
I really had no idea that you were going to do all this for me.
Oh, good.
I'll get
The
it.
stripper is here.
Well, it's not the postman. He rings twice.
Hi, Carl.
Hello, Janie. Is Ellen here?
Sure, come on in.
She's here, Carl, but I'm here too, Carl. Do you like me, Carl? Do you think I'm pretty, Carl?
What's going on here?
Just a little surprise for your girlfriend. Hi, darling.
Fiancé Jamie.
I don't
Pretty sure
understand.
she's his
Well, the
fiancé.
girls decided to give me a surprise shower. Wasn't that sweet of them?
Well then, where are the towels?
Well, I told them they were rushing things a little, but they're convinced that it's only a matter of minutes until we're man and wife.
Ah, so this is what people did before there were Pinterest wedding boards.
Oh, what about all the loot? I mean, did you have your dad's car with you?
A doomed marriage before they were even married.
Yep, and it looks like he's gonna take Dad's car and get the heck out of Crazy Town.
You haven't said a word since we left Janie's. Carl, I know what you must be thinking, but well, I didn't tell Janie or anyone else that we were going to be married soon. I can't help it if the girls decided to give me a shower. But I know what it must look like to you, and I...
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. I'm a brute. It's just that, well, you know how I feel about our getting married before things are right.
Yeah. Why buy the igloo when you can get the ice for free?
Did everybody have enough to eat? Yes, thank you. I guess so, Mom. If I can have seconds on pie and ice cream.
After all, I'm a growing boy.
Another pie and plenty of ice cream.
Oh.
And there's half a chicken left over in the refrigerator for later on when you get a little hungry.
But it hasn't been cooked yet.
10:30.
There was a
Have you
problem.
kids decided on a date yet? No, Dad, we haven't. Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, first we're just gonna move in together and see if it works.
Making definite plans. But you are sad in the store with me. I don't see any sense in discussing this again right now.
Can we all agree that this guy is a jerk?
You know, I didn't build up the only department store in this town just for myself.
Carl is not
Mary,
having the best day
have you
today.
decided what you're cooking for the church supper Saturday? Yes, I'm going to make a couple of pot roasts.
Because we have half a chicken in
That
the
was
kitchen.
the idea of your going to business college, wasn't it?
That's what
Well,
you
things were
told me
different
when I
then.
saw those gender studies
things?
classes.
Well, the store was showing a profit when I started school. Oh, just because we're in the middle of a little temporary slump. Everybody else is showing bigger volume than ever before. Your business is way off, and you call
And
it a temporary
I
slump?
don't even know what that means.
People in this town will get tired driving 12 miles each way to shop in that new department store in Meadsville.
I
It's
won't
just
even
a
walk down to the
old
end of the
sort a
driveway
fad,
to
that's
pick
all.
up my
Some fad
mail.
has been going on for a year and a half, ever since the store was built. You're not going to get customers back in our place until you learn to compete with competition.
Compete
You've got
with
to bring your merchandising
competition.
up to date.
Got it. First, I'm going to pencil that tip down with a pencil.
School, he knows all about running a business that I built up from nothing over a period of 25 years.
Little
Yes,
bastard.
I know how these young fellows are.
Jack, this is hardly the time to...
Why
Become
not?
a good actor.
George and Mary have a perfect right to know how their prospective son-in-law thinks.
Kind of an idiot, Carl.
Store is hardly supporting one family right now, is it? How can it support two?
Well, now, like I said,
Free
we're in a
punch
little bit
and
of a struggle.
pie.
But I've still got a few dollars in the bank, and I can still afford to pay my son a decent salary so he can get married.
What are you offering me now? Charity?
Charity?
I'm sorry, Dad. That was a rotten thing to say, but I've got to think of my family's future.
Is this a good time to tell him we're through?
Is a position with a solid, dependable firm. A big firm. Big business is security.
So you're all set to bury the small businessman in this country, huh?
No, only the small businessman who refuses to keep pace with the changing times.
Like
Which
you.
means you think I'm an old fogey.
You're putting the words in my mouth.
Then I'll
Not
put some
disagreeing, though.
more. What you call security is just another name for fear. You're afraid. Afraid to stand on your own 2 feet. You want someone else to take the risk and protect you. You're running scared, that's all. Why not face it?
I'm borrowing the keys to the car and some gas money, Dad. Goodbye.
I have no son. So where's that chicken again?
Johnny? Johnny? Oh, sorry. I get this confused with like 20 other movies.
This seems to be my day. I can't open my mouth without getting into an argument. First you, and then Dad, and...
Your father didn't mean that about your being afraid. It's just that he's planned on your going into the store for so many years, and you refuse.
Do you think I ought to?
What does it matter what I
think you should do whatever you feel is best for you.
For us, Ellen.
What's best for you is best for us.
Except clubbing baby
I want you to
seals.
understand
We
just what's in
talked
my
about
mind.
that.
I spent 18 months in the Army and 2 years in business college.
The Army taught me discipline. Business college taught me how to become a ruthless killer.
That's why I don't want to get married. Not until I'm sure where I'm going.
What happens if I decide to join the
As
circus?
long as you're working for your father and until you can find what you really want to do, I could get a job.
No.
Carla, I wouldn't mind really. I could work at least until I couldn't work any longer.
Are you
You know
dying?
what I mean?
That's just it, don't you see? That's just what I'm trying to avoid.
Don't worry, Ellen.
you're trying
He
to
smokes.
Getting trapped
It
into
will be a
situation
short
by
marriage.
circumstances so that I'll be stuck with it for life.
I don't even know what you're talking
Is
about.
that what marrying me means to you? A trap?
No, of course not, Ellen. It was just an expression to explain how I...
Pretty clear expression.
On a jerk scale of 1 to 10, this guy is a Donald Trump.
Well, in a way, yes. But I do want to get married eventually.
You know, to someone
I don't
else.
blame your father. You are selfish. You don't care about anything or anybody but yourself.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm not going to trap you. I won't be a ball and chain around your neck. You're free. You're free as a bird, and you can do whatever you
Free
want.
bird.
Ellen! Ellen!
Attention all units. A fire has broken out at Maple Street. Possible cause, a jerk with a cigarette.
Well, what do you expect? What do you mean?
Well, you haven't tried to call him or get in touch with him in the past 4 days either, have you?
No one calls anymore. Just send him a text.
You're the one that told him never to darken your doorstep again.
You mean you think I should make the first move?
Well, don't you suppose he has a little pride, too? I mean, you tell him to go jump, and then you expect him to come back crawling, begging forgiveness?
And?
After all those things he said to me. Well, what about
Does
the things
she
he
have
said
to give
him?
back all the
Hey.
engagement gifts?
Now, he's still the guy you want to marry, isn't he?
Actually, he never was.
Yes.
Then don't be foolish. Get on down to the store and start patching things up.
Just like that?
Just like that.
What'll I say?
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something once you get there.
Or just
come
strip
on, let's go.
naked. Always worked for me.
Home of the famous duck fried rice and flux capacitor.
Warning. Landis is not responsible for any and all time travel and warns you that changing time is a very dangerous endeavor. User discretion is advised.
What was that number again? I always forget Miss Cleo's number.
A phone booth. I wonder if Superman is hiding in there.
Don't do it, Ellen. Run away while you still can.
Oh no, she dialed Simon Gruber by mistake.
Hello, Landis Department Store.
You're not Ms. Cleo.
I thought maybe we could go for a drive.
Wait, Who is this?
Well, I'm right here at the corner of 5th.
I'll be right over.
I'll be waiting.
I know you're in the middle of your work day, but call in sick.
And I'm sorry for all those things.
3 hours later.
I had no call to carry on like that. Aren't you going to say anything?
Like I said, 3 hours later.
He's from the Captain Kirk school of thought. If you can't kill your problems, kiss them away.
I talk altogether too much sometimes.
Sometimes we both do.
But it's mainly you.
Unfortunately, Carl owed the Mafia money, and now the car is going to explode.
Well, I do have to go to Meadsville either today or tomorrow. And since we're halfway there,
Where in Meadsville?
the S&H Redemption Center on Lockridge.
S&H? Oh, those stamp things. I didn't know you bothered with them.
Everybody in my family does, for years.
Wait, this whole thing has been a commercial for S&H stamps?
Yesterday, and then Sunday is Daddy's birthday, and Mother and I are going to give him a watch.
Well, it's really none of my business, but you know, of course, you pay for those things. You're only kidding yourself.
Don't you have to go back to work?
We always shop in places that give S&H stamps, and we've compared the prices. And the stores that give them are just as reasonable as any other stores, sometimes even more reasonable.
That's silly. How could they be? Stores have to pay for the stamps, so they have to add to the price of the items they sell. That's logic.
Well, I don't know how it works,
I
but
think it's
I do know
magic.
it pays us to shop where they give S&H stamps.
It doesn't add up. That's one thing my dad and I agree on. We wouldn't have those stamps in our store on a bet.
Now, I don't want to start an argument with you.
Yeah, let's
But
not.
you're wrong!
What about the church supper tonight? You going?
Well, I'm waiting for someone to ask.
I just did.
Consider yourself asked.
Is it the Church of the Immaculate S&H stamps?
I didn't have to actually ask. I'm smooth.
What number was it?
723. Well, there it is, just down the street.
See that big sign that says, "There it is."
Does that say green stamps? S&H Green is people.
My store is so much better than this hellhole.
A tennis racket? What do you think it's used for?
Looks like a pretty fair racket.
Tennis?
If you're good,
See,
you'll get
that's
one
why I
of them
told
as
you
a
not to
present.
think.
2.5 books. That doesn't sound like much. How long does it take to save that many stamps?
Depends on how much shopping the family does, about 5 weeks, more or less.
Can I help you?
Yes, we want to look at a toaster and a man's watch.
Now, if
Well, the
only
toaster's
they would
over
create
here.
a man's watch that could make toast. That'd be sweet.
Now, don't mind that dead body, dearie.
This Toastmaster is the newest and the best in the market. Completely automatic.
Don't worry, this bread has been sitting here for the last 6 months.
that's pretty neat.
Totally safe to
Makes
eat.
pretty wonderful toast, too. Janie has one. I'll take one of these. Now, about that watch.
Well, they're right over here.
Wonderful toast? How does that work? All it does is burn the outside of bread.
I'm interested in a Longines.
You mean you can actually get a Longines watch for these stamps?
Here you are.
Now, I'd like that piece of Jimmy Hoffa
Think you like
on
it?
display.
It's a beauty.
I'll take it. I think I have just enough books. I checked the amounts in your catalog.
Thank you.
It's quite a business.
Maybe I've been wrong all along. Nah, that couldn't be it.
My son is a failure. Try the hot dogs. My son is dead to me. These biscuits are great.
We just bought happiness using S&H stamps.
I'm too high and I have no idea where we are right now.
I bought it with S&H stamps.
That was obviously not her hand in the close-up.
What's Simon Gruber doing here?
What happened to you two? You get lost?
Oh, that's a fine thing to S&H Cup.
And it's official now.
She really sounded convinced there.
Congratulations. Now, where is McLean?
Congratulations. I am Elliot Winston. Thank you.
He's congratulating them that he's Elliot Winston?
Congratulations for meeting me. I am Elliot Winston.
Superintendent of our Sunday school, and he also works for the Y.
Why?
Yes, he's got his regular job. He works for the Chamber of Commerce. He's president of the Board of Education.
Thank you, my dear.
Why do these things happen?
I think they only happen to us.
Hi, my name is Prospector Pete, and I know where the treasure is. It's in Channel 62.
It's over!
Happy holidays from Rabbit Ears.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Happy holidays from Rabbit Ears.
Oh, hi. Happy holidays from Rabbit Ears. We just installed a new zip line and the kids are pretty excited about it. You ready, Fiona?
No!
Happy holidays from Rabbit Ears. Happy birthday from Rabbit Ears.
Okay, cut.
Merry Christmas to all you little bunnies out there in Rabbit Ears land. And may 2016 be the year of Jubilee for you. Merry Christmas!
Happy Flag Day from Rabbit Ears.
Yeah, take two.
Merry Christmas, you all. I hope you have a wonderful New Year, too.
Happy Rabbit Ears from Holidays.
And happy holidays from Rabbit Ears.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'd like everything. Everything.